Welcome to Winston-Salem and another stop along Tobacco Road, which is home to the Wake Forest Demon Deacons, and the fans have been ready to get things started since early in the day. As we wind our way toward the end of another college football season, one of the grand traditions is paying tribute and respect to those who have just poured their souls into the success of this program and honor the seniors on Senior Day. As we'll see the number 4 team in the country, the Virginia Tech Hokies, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Wake Forest Demon Deacons. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. The Hokies will kick it away to start. On the run from inside his own 5. Ripping through the defense. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return after 22. So the Wake Demon Deacons offense is on the field for the first time today. And all eyes on this man as he takes the field. The defense knows they're going to try to throw him the football, and it probably won't matter, guys.
Oh, but the defense, Reese, will be locked in. He will see double coverage. They will know where he's at on every single snap, Jesse, or else you will get beat quick, fast, and in a hurry.
He's one of the few receivers in the country, guys, where if it's man coverage, he's open, zone coverage, he's open. If he's double coverage, he's open. You throw that guy the ball.
You ain't getting by all these guys right up the middle unless your offensive line and your tight ends and everybody is putting in the work up front, committing to blocking. The running back does a great job finding the hole, exploding through. How about that nice, big, huge game? If I'm the OC, let's call that one again.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. They get him on the ground, but it's a first down.
This is an offense that really sees their identity as being able to run the football. Nice job there picking up the first down.
From the gun, the give, looking for room. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
How about the defender being a heat-seeking missile? He was on radar lock. He found the football and flew down with some bad intentions.
And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. They've got the ball at midfield, but they're facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Dumps it to the back. The throw to the outside is complete. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down.
And a really good job by the quarterback being very decisive. He saw his matchup. He went for it. He attacked it. Got the positive gain. I would say he's going to find that guy a few more times today.
It'll be a draw.
What the fuck?
And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few.
Effective draw plays in the running game really begin with the quarterback. The quarterback's got to be a great salesman. You got to really make the defense think it's pass. You keep your eyes focused downfield till the last possible second, turn around and hand it off. And by that point, the defensive ends have rushed way upfield, and there's less bodies for the running backs to have to maneuver around before finally moving forward.
To the air on first down. Sings it complete to the right. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. They'll keep it on the ground to the right. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
You know when you're playing against a defense of this caliber, you're going to have some sort of balance, right? You can't just drop back and throw it every single play. Nothing going on that last run. They're going to have to find another way to get it going and hand him the ball.
Good tackle there to stop him short of the first down, and now they have to make a call. And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. A short kick, but that angle from the right can be a little tricky. And the kicker delivers the 3 ball to finish off the drive. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
Baseline.
So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So Virginia Tech's offense will take the field for the first time. And they seem to believe that they can take big plays away and man coverage by just locking him up in this matchup, David.
And it's hard to lock down a great wide receiver, but a great defensive back versus a great wide receiver, we got a showdown.
Yeah, let's be honest, David. Most defenses don't have it.
He's going to take a shot. And he makes the catch inside the 25. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Wake Forest has it back, and here comes the Deacon offense. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. Generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball the best. So, let's see if they can be a little bit more physical on this drive.
They'll snap this one from the 32. It's first down. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41.
Listen, you got to be able to know what play to call and what hole to go through. Like the line blocks for a certain hole. Good job getting through the hole, getting what was blocked, getting a nice positive gain, making your situation really good on the next down.
After the 9-yard pickup on first down, here's 2nd and 1. Give to the running back. And the Demon Deacons get the first down.
Well, the offense knew what they needed to get that first down, so they dial up the running play, and they get just enough to keep the drive alive.
And here on first down, let's see if they keep it on the ground. Looking to move it through the air. And the quarterback is snowed under. The defense coming up big there, and the sack is great, but the secondary deserves some credit too.
No doubt. When you can cover like that in the secondary and drop back in your zone.
And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
And how about that back-to-back sacks? You want 2 sacks in a game. That's a great game. He is flying around, getting to that quarterback and getting him on the ground.
Just threw that one away to avoid disaster. The Demon Deacons will send out the punt unit. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. He gets a block.
Damn.
Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. One final play before the end of the quarter. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be
big play on that one.
We've reached the end of the quarter, and Virginia Tech is on top. We've put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period. It's 1st and 10 from the 44-yard line. Give to the running back. And excellent vision to find running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it. They'll snap it from the 30 on first down. Motion from the offense. They're going to ride this running back. Not much room. A pickup of 2 down to the 28. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. keeping it on the ground with the running back. Really nice run there. Good, solid pickup, and they'll move the sticks with a first down. And the Hokies come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Fast motion from the offense. Give to the back. Headed to the end zone. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Hokies. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Wake Forest offense returns to the field. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David. What a job to lay out and make the catch.
Ineligible receiver, downfield, offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. The offense set for a first down play. They're looking for an advantage in the running game to the right. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. If they have any intention of getting this drive going, they better come up with something on 2nd and long from the 10. Right back to the well. He'll bounce his way ahead for a pickup of 4 out to the 14.
Listen, I know that's not a huge game, but those run plays add up. They make you tackle the back every single play. Physically, you have to get some guy on the ground. It takes its toll throughout a fourth-quarter game.
And the sack all the way back at the 5.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. Jesse looking to take it down the field for back-to-back touchdowns.
I think it's really important for them moving forward, too, to have a lot of balance, right? You want to be able to...
He'll take a shot.
Tutty. Boom.
Pulls it in the end zone. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. The mantra is always finish, and they're trying to do that here in the regular season with this Week 12 performance. And the extra point makes it a 21-3 lead. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. And he'll bring it back. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. Opening play of this drive comes from the 11. He'll come out throwing on first down. It's complete. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down. And the Demon Deacons want to crank the tempo. Looking to go up top on first down. He's got the back in the middle. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up. Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. The aerial assault continues. Catch in the
What
middle.
the
It's Smith.
fuck was that?
Afterburner's coming. He's at the 10.
Oh,
They'll
my
finally
God.
put the brakes on him at the 3. A big throw, catch and run on that one. And here's the chance to cut into that lead before halftime. 1st and goal. Fires into the end zone.
Fucking jump!
Touchdown, Wake Forest.
Bullshit.
And I tell you what, that passing touchdown,
Bullshit.
man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, They got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Utah is putting on a show offensively. They've built up a comfortable lead against an opponent that's really been outmanned. They're up by 25 over Iowa State. We'll circle back if anything big happens you should know about.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Good little pickup there as he saw some daylight and got what he could. And here comes the offense on second down. He's looking to throw. Oh, he wants it all. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers and he couldn't hold on. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Quarterback changing the plays at the line. He's looking to throw on 3rd and short. He'll take another shot here. And the deep shot is complete inside the 35-yard line. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock.
Timeout, Virginia Tech.
Just enough time for one final play of the half. Wants to throw on 1st down. He's not afraid to go deep. Touchdown!
Boom!
Hokies. And they take it in for 6 more points.
Good night.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. What a scene there in Winston-Salem. What a fine performance we've seen. And there is no better place to start this halftime than by reviewing how this wideout has been a one-man wrecking crew. The kid's been everywhere. And I love how he's willing to go across the middle, but that he also has the jets to burn these DBs on the deep ball. If this defense wants to actually come back in this one, they better hide his cleats. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at a Legacy Stadium.
Here he comes.
I should have went outside.
Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
Wide out in motion. They'll try the right side. They work their way to the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 5.
You don't always have to run the sexy plays, right? It doesn't have to always be up-tempo and fast and spread and doing all this stuff. Sometimes you just lower your shoulder. Sometimes you just run powerfully. You get the 1st down, and that's all that matters.
The give to the back. At the 45 on his way. Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42. The Hokies have it with a 1st and 10. Wide receiver coming across in motion. Trying to find his man on 1st down. Going for the big play. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. And the route is on. This dude is just running amok for the Hokies both through the air and on the ground.
He's just doing some serious damage. And whether it's running, whether it's throwing, this guy has been on point, making you think of some great names like Mike Vick back in the day that just electrified Virginia Tech fans.
And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. Wake Forest has it back, and here comes the offense. Last time they had it, they took it down the field for a touchdown. They can build some confidence that they could go back-to-back scoring drives here.
Yeah, and remember, it's not uncommon for offenses to find themselves as the game goes on. They had some things not go their way early, but they found something last drive, David. Let's see if they can build on it.
Yeah, you just pick and pick and pick until you find that place where you're like, okay, this is an advantage.
And that pass picked off. Couldn't find much breathing room to return it, but... As this offense in business at the 27. Line gets set, first down. They go to the ground. And he'll pick up the first down after a tough run there.
I think Jesse and Reese could call offensive plays for any team. If they're having this much success on the ground, it starts with the ground game, right? Like, you can chew up these kind of plays, then I can play action later on and take shots. But right now, defense has first got to stop the run game that's been chewing them up.
They make the stop, and they give them 5 yards on the run. It's down to the 11.
I like it. Just frustrate the defense. Give that 5 to 6 yards. Make them honor the run. Make them know that you're willing to run the football and run it effectively.
Looking to pass on second down. Safe completion on the screen. Touchdown, Hokies! And the stomping has commenced. They'll try to add another to their lead. And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they finish it with an 11-yard touchdown dart. From inside the 10, here he comes. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Wake Forest has it back, and here comes the Deacon offense. After that last pick, David, they really need to take care of the ball this time.
No doubt. And Palmer, I want to know what Spurrier said to you on the sideline after a pick.
Do that again, and you'll be right here beside me for the rest of the game. You got to go out. You got to call your plays. And I hope this coaching staff isn't going to be afraid to throw it this drive.
Now on first down from the 28. Right back to the well. He picks up maybe a couple before he stops right at the 30-yard line. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. To the ground with the back. Pretty good job of running to get 2 there to the 32.
And a lot of times you want those big plays. You want those splash plays. But sometimes you're going to take some losses. You're not going to run the football overly well. But if you continue to run it, you can at least create some balance. You at least have the threat of it. Otherwise, you're just going to abandon it. Now it's just going to be a passing game.
Man, they needed that one, and that took every bit of concentration by the wide receiver there. That was awesome. Big third down. You got to make the catch, but you got to make sure you stay in bounds. You did a really good job of securing that and keeping the chains moving.
And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. He's looking to throw. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. Third down play from the gun. Oh, picked off. Bringing it back. The 30. He is finally out of bounds, but he was smelling that end zone on that return. A great spot to start this drive for the offense. From the gun, the running back has it. Give him 88 yards on the ground, and he's been terrific all season, ranking in the top 10 in rushing. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. On second down, looking to throw. It's complete to the right. And they wrap him up, but not before he's got enough for the first down. We've reached the end of the quarter, and Virginia Tech is on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. So Will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the fourth. And the Hokies have it with a 1st and goal. Touchdown, Virginia Tech! And the beatdown has ensued. You can see it on the sideline. They built a comfortable fourth-quarter lead, and they know they're going to go 11-0.
Points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns on the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Wake Forest offense returns to the field. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game if you're going to win. And, David, they've got to be able to eliminate the penalties.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
They'll throw it on 1st down. Finds us back in the middle.
You just get the feeling this defense is going to make it hard on them, right? They've got the lead. It's late. And they're going to try to tackle everybody inbounds. Offense is going to have to really work for this and be smart. You got to attack the sidelines. You got to throw 1st downs. You got to keep this thing moving vertically down the field.
He's got an open man. And this defense's head is spinning. He gets it down to the 27. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. He's got his man.
Nice patience by the quarterback here working against zone coverage. He was allowing his receiver an opportunity to find that open space in the defense before pulling the trigger.
That throw might have been a little too hot. He couldn't haul it in inbound. Ball is at the 20. They'll try to convert this 3rd and short. The corners are walked up tight. Grabbed over the middle. It's Jefferson. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the 1st down. The Demon Deacons with the 1st and 10. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. He's looking to throw. Feeling some heat. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. He'll throw on 3rd down. He wants it all. And he takes it in the end zone for a touchdown and a little window dressing here at the end of the game.
Yeah, good for them. They put together a drive. They got a touchdown. It's been a bad day. I mean, this is a day they're going to... getting destroyed, but at least you get some positive vibes. Maybe finish this game on a little bit of a high note, a little bit.
Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. On the move from inside his 5.
Oh.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. Receivers telling the quarterback what they see. Going up top on first down. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. It's complete. A huge pickup. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped. They're down to the 35 on 1st and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down. Give him 105 yards rushing, and that should be no surprise. He's been among the nation's elite all season. Off the play fake on first down. Throws for the tight end. And the pass is intercepted. And the offense makes the tackle in frustration after the interception. Drive comes up empty, and it's a turnover. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. Pocket starts to collapse. And down he goes back at the 3. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. He wants to pass it on second down. Loose ball squirting all over the place, and it went out in the back of the end zone. That'll be a safety. So after taking the safety, they'll line up for a free kick from their own 20. No fair catches here, looking for room. And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. They're in command of this game. Now let's see if they try to rub. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Underneath toast the coverage, got it deep downfield. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
With that last touchdown, they remain undefeated. And what can you say about this offense? One of the most explosive in the entire nation. And they're coming in, I think, every week with the mindset that we're just going to outscore everybody. We are okay going into a track meet. And that's really what we saw in this game today. But opponents just cannot keep pace with them and all of the athletes they have on the offensive side of the ball.
Guys, this offense coming back out onto the field. He'll start this drive firing. Throws to the wideout. Makes the grab. Turns it on in midfield. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a first down. And now a fresh set of downs for this offense. They'll throw it on first down. Snagged in the middle. It's Parker. They make the stop, but the sweet throwing catch is plenty to give them a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He's going to pass. Back open in the middle.
And listen, the defense playing really conservative, right? You got the lead, but here's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to get sacks. I got to get to the quarterback. Like, I got to make sure I'm getting him, knocking him off the spot. Padding my stats, by the way. Got a lot of sacks late in games and we had a big lead, but that's okay. That's what you're supposed to do. Keep competing.
Got some room, headed to the goal line. He'll be brought down at the 3-yard line. An explosive play in the passing game has him on the doorstep. They'll go to the air. Fires into the end zone. And it's a touchdown, but hold on just a second. We'll have to see what the flag's about. That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. And the Demon Deacons will try to punch it in on first and goal. He'll set up to throw. Coming after it. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
It's now second and goal.
Just complete and utter dominance. If this one outplays their opponent,